doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
What do you think about the game?
It was great. Always good to get a win. I thought, guys played great, man. Like, credit to the defense. They had a chip on their shoulder all week. Shut them out in the second half. That's what I'm talking about. Jam running for 136. So good to have him back. The guys up front played their tails off. Wideouts played great. The tight ends, made lanes in the run game and the pass game. Like, it's all around good football, man. Just really, really proud of the guys. Always hard to get a win in the SEC, but it starts, over tomorrow, right? We got to go, to Columbia, to Missouri, to play a, undefeated Missouri team, just starts over, man. Like, they're really good, 24-hour rule.
What's going through your mind when you celebrate with Jam in the end zone there at the end?
Just so happy for him, right? Just first time getting back in the end zone. I didn't know that he ran for that much. Just fed him the ball 22 times. That's been my dog since freshman year, right? We were roommates. Me and his family are close. My family and his family are close. Me and his girlfriend are really tight. I'm just so proud of him, man. Honestly, just so proud of the guys up front.
How did it feel as an offense to get the second to last drive, 8 minutes and 29 seconds, to basically put the game away and kind of impose your will on Vanderbilt?
It's one, like, all coming together and having good plays, right, is always great. I think that's what killed us in the first half, right, and it's really my fault. I'm looking at the stats. We had too many negative plays from, holdings. I took four sacks. Like, I can't do that. I got to throw the ball away, and just negative plays in general, right? I think that's what kind of set us back. But we got on track in the middle first half to the second half, right? Just all around good football by the guys, man. Like I said, like, really proud of the group overall.
Well, now, your ability to make some plays off script, scrambling, moving around, buying some time and everything, have you always had that, or is that something you're getting better?
I think both, right? I felt like that I've done it, for a long time since high school. But I feel like I've evolved, just from playing. But the guys in general, right, have a good sense of getting open and understanding, like, scramble rules, right? Sometimes I get out of there too quickly when there's a good pocket. Just looking back at the iPad on the sideline, right? Like, the guys up front are doing a good job, and I got to step up and make the play. But credit to the wideouts and just everybody else, like, getting open. You know what I mean? Because it's hard. Scramble rules. People don't really have a good feel for that. These guys here, man, like, just very, very impressed.
What makes a good 2-minute drill like the one before the half, and why are you guys so comfortable in that?
One, right, it starts with our coaches. We practice it every week. We have confidence. Two, it starts with the players, right? We got, like, just a ton of good players around us, and we all understand, like, hey, we got a job to do. We got to go score points. And three, just trust. We talk about trust all the time and communication on offense, right? We all trust one another. Like, I think this is one of the most tight-knit groups I've ever been around. And there was no doubt in our mind that when we got the ball in that 2-minute drill in the first half that we were going to go score. Like, there was no doubt in our mind. We have too many good players on offense, too many playmakers, and that's all we needed to do, just get those guys the ball.
What does that do before going into halftime with a drive like that?
Yeah.
It seems like you guys have done that for the last year.
Huge momentum swing, right? We talked about the middle eight all the time as a team. The middle eight, for people who don't know, right, is the middle 4 minutes in the first half and the beginning of 4 minutes in the second half. And there's a crazy stat, like, whoever wins that middle eight, those minutes, pretty much wins the game. It's a crazy stat, and we talk about that all the time. I know it was tied, but that was huge for one, going into halftime, tied, and two, our defense doing a great job of, getting a stop when we came out. Like, looking at the stats, shutting them out, that's a really, really good offense with a really, really, good players on offense, really coached up. They do a lot with double sliders, movement. Like, that guy's a good player. Their receivers, their running backs, like, that is a really, really good offense. And so our defense stepping up and doing a good job, man. Like, I'm just really, really proud of those guys in general. Like, they told us all week, like, we got a chip on our shoulder. Last year was gone, but it's never forgotten. We said it all week, so just really, really proud of the guys.
Talk us through the touchdown pass to Ryan. You're rolling right, and then he breaks back left, and you find him.
Yeah, that was there was a little bit of improvising in that one. You know, I'm gonna get a mouthful when we go watch it tomorrow. But yeah, you know, we knew that we were gonna play in man coverage in the red zone. We coached it up all week. You know, we had a naked boot play. Everybody went to the right. You know, the end kind of looped around. I kind of tried to buy time, and like I said earlier, like Ryan has a really good feel for scramble rules, and he just got open because that's what good players do. So credit to him, man, and everything that he's done. And I mean, I'm looking at stats right now, like 6 catches for 98 yards. Like I expect him to do that. Like that's what good players do. So.